as they went down through the Bedford straight. By quite a handsome margin in reality at the end of just one lap of racing. Over the start-finish line, he will thread his way any second now. Here comes David Knight, he's going to lead the first lap of the race. Zach Lucas there in second place, but coming under pressure from Alistair Kellett. Rob Smith down in fourth position. Zach Lucas hooks the right-hand side of the circuit to take the inside line, heading in towards Ritchie's. So it's going to be Alistair Kellett who takes a wider sweep in to try and cut back on the exit. Textbook move, I think, here. Zach Lucas is going to try and close the gap, but I think Alistair Kellett is sufficiently alongside to have the inside line when they head in towards the braking area. Falls the Wilson hairpin, so should, and indeed has, moved up into second place. Zach Lucas down into third. Rob Smith still sitting there in fourth position. I think it's Jamie Going that's there in fifth place. Simon Horrobin in sixth position, and Spencer Stevenson in the red car. I think it is number 12 car that wraps up top seven currently. Indeed, it is Spencer Stevenson that's there in seventh position, and now it's that Gary Miller that sits behind in eighth place. No, I don't think it is. And as for the progress of Luke Pinder, he is making progress from the tail end of the field. He is, just not quite as quick as we might have thought. He's still trying to carve his way up through some of the slower ST180s at this stage, but he's slowly picking them all off. I think the next car he's going to want to try and pick it off.
I feel sorry for anyone that gets hit.
Flashes to it, which now, is that going to be Marco Ricci? No, he should already be through and past him. It will be the number 100 car, I think, of Stuart Robbins is the next of those who's going to want to try and pick his way through and past. But for David Knight, really good first couple of laps, straight out of the box, nice and quickly, and had a 1 1/4 second lead at the end of just the first lap of racing. Then Simon Horrobin, who's up into fifth place this time at the expense of Jamie Going, who drops down into sixth position at the wheel of the number 46 Jamsport prepared car. Spencer Stevenson is there in seventh place. Eighth place is number 9, which is Dominic Bush. Luke Pinder is now in ninth place, so he has managed to gain one further place on that lap, and that is at the expense of Stuart Robbins that time through. The number 100 car, it now drops down into the top 10. As for the ST150s, well aware I've not picked up on what's going on there as yet. It is Nick Moore that is looking to try and hunt down the lead of ST150s at the moment, because that is being held by William Kellett, who was the race winner earlier on. Nick Moore is about a second and a half behind, but coming under pressure from the number 11 car of Ethan Rogers, who has been, until the race earlier on, the man to beat in ST150s so far this year, but he's running third in the class again, having had some problems, technical problems with his car in the race earlier on. So David Knight, what's the gap doing first to second? The answer is it came out by just a matter of thousandths of a second, about 58 thousandths of a second it increased by last time through. Track warning limits are starting to come in already, and it's in seventh place, the number 12 car of Spencer Stevenson that's being forewarned with regards to circuit limits. David Knight last time through, new fastest lap of the race, 2 minutes 12.607. 2 minutes 12.607. And actually, David Nye and Alistair Kellett seem to be watching the race. going to be, is the quicker of the three that might go. The Irishman, Snetterton, sets the fastest lap in the race, but then a few seconds later, that is bettered by Simon Horrobin with a 2 minutes 12.123 down. But down over the course of the last lap by another 3/4 of a second. So David Nye is still leading, but the Irishman, Snetterton, is very much on his way. Could we see the Kellan family get themselves into the lead of their respective classes? We've already got the ST150 class being led by William Kellett. Are we going to see Dad, Alistair Kellett, go through and into the lead of the race overall? Well, for the moment, he still needs to close the gap by, another 3 or 4 car lengths really as they head around through Agostini to get right up onto terms with David Nye. So he's got to keep pushing for 3rd place. Zach Lucas, Rob Smith and Simon Horrobin all getting themselves together. Then there's another little quartet almost thereafter, which is going to be the number 46 car in 6th position. Black and green and white car of Jamie Going, who's got Spencer Stevenson, Dominic Bush, and that will be Luke Pinder carving his way through the order, but managed to get himself up onto the coattails of the next little group now. So Luke Pinder, remember, off the back of the field, started what's in, that's going to be 18th position, and is now up into 9th place. So he's overtaken half of the field already. Yes, that would have included some ST150s. Yes, each time he overtakes a car. Dominic Bush, could Luke Pinder squeeze his way through by the time they get towards the pole? Wide the mountain on the curves of Dominic Bush, and then running wide as they went through. Nelson, Luke Pinder and clear of that. David Nye still feeling a little bit of pressure, but lap time through, it looks as though the gap has just come down a shade more as well. But the gap is coming down still. It's now down to just 0.613 of a second, 1st to 2nd place. What's going on in ST150s? Well, and on that lap, we have had a change.